In this safety video, we will discuss the standards for fall protection systems and procedures, which are intended to prevent employees from falling. CMS Safety Management. Falls are among the most common causes of serious work-related injuries and deaths. Setting up the workplace to prevent employees from falling off of overhead platforms, elevated workstations, or holes in the floor and walls. Fall protection is required when working at heights above 6 feet. 1.8 meters. Employees are only allowed to work on surfaces that have the requisite strength and structural integrity needed. Every wall and hole in which there is a drop of more than 4 feet must be guarded. A competent person must act as the safety monitoring system to recognize fall hazards, and work on site to evaluate the surface and employees. Having visual sight and close enough for verbal communication. Guardrails must include a top rail and mid-rail. The vertical height of 42 inches to 45 inches from the upper surface of the floor. Hazards must be removed with proper housekeeping to avoid slips and falls. Equipment and services for prompt rescue of fallen workers, including self-rescue, must be available before elevated work begins. Personal fall arrest systems and components subjected to impact loading must be immediately removed from service, until inspected by a competent person to be undamaged and suitable for reuse. Personal fall arrest systems, when stopping a fall, must limit maximum arresting force on an employee to 1,800 pounds when used with a body harness. All safety belts, harnesses, and lanyards purchased on or before February 1, 1997, must be labeled as meeting the requirements. And, all personal fall arrest, restraint, and devices. Positioning devices must be rigged such that an employee cannot free fall more than 5 feet. Signs need to be posted to warn unauthorized employees to stay out of the controlled access zone. If controlled access zones are not utilized, or 100%, tie-off is required, incidents must be investigated to see if any updates are needed to prevent recurrence. D-rings and snap hooks must have a minimum tensile strength of 5,000 pounds and proof tested to a minimum tensile load of 3,600 pounds without cracking, breaking, or taking permanent deformation. Only locking-type snap hooks must be used. Lanyards and vertical lifelines must have a minimum breaking strength of 5,000 pounds. Ropes and straps, lifelines, and strength components of belts and harnesses must be made from synthetic fibers. Anchorages used for attachment of personal fall arrest equipment must be independent of any platforms and capable of supporting at least 5,000 pounds per employee attachment. This concludes another CMS safety video. Thank you, and please subscribe for updates.